What's up, everybody? This is the Professor. You're watching 2K TV.
Welcome to this special summer edition of NBA 2K TV. I'm Chris Manning here at the 2K studios.
And I'm Alexis Morgan from sunny Las Vegas at Summer League. And it's a very special Summer League because it is NBA 2K23 Summer League. We caught up with some fans and, of course, the NBA draft picks.
Well,
And a look behind the curtain here. Final preparations for the challenge ahead. Hoping to come out of the gates strong. The dome of the California Capitol building lit up dramatically here at our broadcast location in Sacramento. Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports for NBA basketball. This is Kevin Harlan, and by my side, Greg Anthony and Brent Berry. And from the sideline, David Aldridge. And DA, it's all yours.
Kevin, thank you. Now, I saw C.J. McCollum play all 4 of his years at Lehigh. He said the grind and hunger of a mid-major athlete is just different. You have to carry the responsibility of the team and literally the entire program. The tournament is on your shoulders. You get a lot of stuff that can't be taught. Guys, now he's the teacher. I'm just glad he's no longer schooling my beloved AU Eagles.
And David, as most people know, you went to American, so I get it. Class in session. Thanks, DA. And the starting lineup for the Pelicans. Underneath, in the post, it's Williamson and Valanciunas. Ante Graham is out there with C.J. McCollum. And it's Ingram in at the small forward position. And for Sacramento, Barnes out there with Miles Bridges. And it's the natural. Then it's Sabonis. And it's Fox in at the point guard. Greg, both teams love to push the ball up the floor, even off of made shots.
And trying to get those easy ones before the defense can get set is always an advantage. And you're seeing more and more teams trying to speed up their pace of play. Here we go.
And it's the Kings to start out. Pass to Sabonis. Over in the corner, Barnes. Back to Sabonis. Bridges trying to free himself up. Sabonis, no good. McCollum against Fox. McCollum, no good. Right side, Fox. And it's Fox with the jam.
How about Fox getting up on the inside? Love to see the point guard rise up.
McCollum with the ball. What a tremendous game he played against Minnesota. We're about 1 minute into the first. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
Well, McCollum undersized at his position, at least in terms of his strength. But he can play that way because he competes. It's a tough one there.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad. Leaping ability is off the charts. Not the biggest power forward, but outstanding at rising up off the ground.
Fox passes to Barnes, and here is Holmes driving in, and the basket is good. Holmes got his second bucket of the night.
How about 3 or 4 from the floor to start? That's always a good sign.
The pass to Valanciunas. And a wide open look for McCollum. Trains the three-pointer. McCollum's got 5.
Just so hard defensively to stay after McCollum. He can be elusive, and then he can score from anywhere.
Back to Holmes. It's stolen by Valanciunas. Here's the break. Floats it up for Williamson. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Fox feeling it out a bit. Pass to Holmes. Good D by Williamson.
There's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close.
Graham dishes to Williamson. And the shot goes in.
Man, right off the bat, super sharp here offensively. 4 of 5 so far.
We've been seeing athletic big men in the NBA now, Brent, for some time. But Zion Williamson raised the bar when it came to that department.
Well, there's no doubt about it, and it's this combination that is so strange for people to have to wrap their heads around when you get on the floor with them. You're standing eye to eye to him if you're 6'5", and you don't realize the power, the strength, the quickness off the floor, the ability to put the ball down on the deck. I mean, he's just something that you don't see every day, and it's the reason why Zion's one of the more special players in the league.
And so it's New Orleans with it after the Kings pick up 2. Back to McCollum. New Orleans moving the ball around. Williamson finds McCollum. The tray. Bridges with the board.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
And the rejection by Valanciunas.
Excellent use of size there by Valanciunas. Reaching out and just swatting that shot away.
It's tipped. Holmes with the steal. Goes up, and Holmes throws it down.
And running with a full head of steam, but completely under control.
Yeah, you think he's comfortable at that speed. He's done it so many times before. Just an absolute blur in transition, and that helps get the rhythm going.
Here's Holmes. Last game, an incredible scoring display for him. A 3 from Barnes. That one's not going to go. And New Orleans will go the other way with it. This game against Sacramento is the first time they've met this year.
Yeah, and they're hoping for a better showing against this club this season. Last year they came out on the losing end. And a better box out saves them 2 points there.
It didn't seem like anybody was really aware there to go and collect that rebound in possession.
And how about just floating to the rim on that slam?
Boy, when he gets up, I mean, he gets up. Passes it to Williamson. Now here's McCollum. Poked away. Holmes with the steal. Bridges passes to Holmes. That one goes in. Holmes got 14 points. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Kings.
And it's been about their defense. They're playing with a frenetic pace, putting a lot of pressure on the ball handlers and forcing turnovers.
Another big aspect has to be the fast break and transition play, really looking to go up tempo tonight.
And it's good, 2 points.
Well, that's a tremendous combination down there of strength and Zion's length, and he's going to dominate any defender around the rim.
Now, here's Fox. In the game against Detroit, very impressive. Ingram dishes to McCollum. That's a floater go, and the layup is up and in. He's got 7.
Now that basket must be widening out right now, and he's making almost every shot he's putting up this quarter.
Holmes against Graham. Holmes can't get it to go in. And Ingram has got the ball here for the Pelicans. They're coming off that win against Minnesota.
And the difference in that one, the efficiency from range. They really focused on getting good looks.
It looked like the directive in that game was that they wanted to attack, and all that work that they put in on the perimeter turned into a big night from deep.
Now here's Graham following the miss by Miles Bridges. And it's Williamson missing.
And already they've taken out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backcourt.
Here's Holmes. 14 points for him. In the corner, it's Sabonis. Just 4 to shoot. And stolen by Graham. All alone. zone, and the dunk by Graham.
Well, that's why they're in front. Aggressive play at both ends. Nicely done.
Timeout is called. First of the game for Sacramento. They put up a nice win against Detroit the last time out.
Yeah, let's give a shout out to their defense in that one. The intensity, the shot blocking, just a dominant performance.
Yeah, last game was pretty impressive stuff on that end of the floor, just getting up near shooters and blocking as many shots as they did.
Some changes for Sacramento. Rashawn Holmes, he's checked in for Sabonis. Natu comes in for Bridges. And it's Terrence Davis in for Harrison Barnes. Now, here's Fox. Herman Gomez grabs the miss. Ingram outside. Just his first attempt, and good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
That jumper right there, pretty pure from B.I. Sized up the D, and just took it.
Here's Holmes. Score that one for him, his 8th field goal. 8 for 11 on a very accurate night.
And really, the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
Lewis attacking, and it's denied by Fox.
Well, Fox does a good job as the point guard getting involved in that play, and he's going to come up with the block.
Defense doesn't get much better than the mobile one block we just saw on replay.
And that is a huge block. Given how close this game is, a stop like that was right on point.
Now here's Ingram. He had a big outing in that Timberwolves game as well. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Jones. Fox against Lewis. And it's Fox with the jam.
Becoming more confident and a little bit more poised in terms of how he scores is De'Aaron Fox.
New Orleans in the lead. Jones with it. Picked up by Davis. And it's out of bounds to the Pelicans ball. Jones in the post. Holmes on him. Lewis kicks to Murphy. And here is Ingram. And the rejection by Holmes. Up top, Fox. He's covered by Ingram. He shoots again. And there's the nice layup by Fox. Fox has got 6.
What a great play. Totally schooled the defender on that one.
Jones drives in. Can't hit that one. Good work defensively by Fox. The Kings leading. Outside, Davis. Outside, Fox. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
That's his first.
And already, Greg, we're seeing some of the new wrinkles that players have added to their game.
No doubt. The work doesn't end when the season does. And if you're trying to improve your skills, or if you're trying to pack on good weight, that kind of stuff needs to get done during the offseason.
Even De'Aaron Fox has talked about how he's the fastest player in the league. The cool thing about it is night after night he seems to prove it.
Lopez, he's checked in for Ingram. Lopez passes to Lewis. He dishes it to Jones. 6 to shoot. Will it go? They get it back. Shots good by Hernan Gomez.
Well, beating everybody to the ball, Willie doesn't always get his number called, so he's got to put in the extra work and find these efforts in the offensive glass.
And Holmes throws it down.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Pelicans trail by 3. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Jones, no luck.
I mean, I don't know. Does he look a couple steps slow today? He needs to shake that off and get into the zone and get on the scoreboard.
New Orleans gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
And after missing 4 straight, he finally gets one to go.
Fox against Lewis. Right side, Fox. Lewis grabs the board. And here's New Orleans now. They trail by 1. Jones. And the rejection by Hole.
Pelicans ball. Substitution for your Kings. Neemias Queta.
Davis against Murphy. Here's Jones. And he drops it in from the low post. Jones has got his second bucket tonight.
Gets one to fall, but only his second make in the first 7 attempts.
Here's Mitchell. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
That's his first
And you
personal.
don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the ring.
Sacramento shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
And they shot 81% from the line last season as a team. So you really can't find fault with what they're able to do there.
No good on that one. Dixon's checked in for the Kings. And the second free throw, good. There's 49 seconds left in the first quarter. Lewis outside. Back to Jones. Lopez outside. Lewis outside. Shot clock at 6. Hernan Gomez passes to Murphy. Jones, that's for 2. Sacramento grabs the miss.
And they have a narrow edge here in rebounding early on, and you wonder what kind of a role that's going to play moving forward.
Lopez covering. Oh, Holmes in position. Lopez with the steal. Outside Lewis. It's all tied in Sacramento. And the second quarter will be on the way when we come back. It's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And let's quickly break down the game we've been watching for the Kings, guys.
Well, this is the edge that great rim protection can give you.
Yeah, you can't be careless with your shot selection out there because some of them are getting thrown back.
In a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. On the court for Sacramento, you've got the natural. Also Mitchell out there, and it's Davis in at the 3. The Pelicans shooting reasonably well, 45%. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Hi, Kevin. Well, the natural in the last outing against the Pistons was superb on the floor. He had 60 points. He played tremendous defense as well, really causing havoc on both ends of the floor. He racked up big numbers in what was a really good performance. Can he carry it over tonight? We'll see, Kevin.
Yeah, David, he was in attack mode all night long. GA really propelled them to that win.
When he's on, he is on. And there isn't all that much you can do to stop him.
Sometimes you can just look at a guy and you see the confidence that he's playing with. That's what I like best.
And the Kings making a change here. DiVincenzo's checked in. And a change for the Pelicans. Zion Williamson's checked in for Hernan Gomez. Mitchell passes to Davis. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Pass to Dixon. Count it. And the Kings lead by 2.
And they know for next time, don't let him establish position down low.
Yeah, when he's this close to the basket, it's a wrap.
Lewis gets the bucket.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
To the inside. And he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Now here's Jones. Floats it up for Williamson. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Well, I like it when he goes vertical, but I like it when he stays there. How about Zion getting up?
Mitchell against Lewis. Mitchell outside. Clock at 6. They get it again.
That's his first personal.
Harrison Barnes, he's checked in for Terrence Davis. New Orleans also making some changes. Devontae Graham comes in for Jones. And it's C.J. McCollum in for Lewis.
Substitute
change here for Sacramento. Holmes finds Holmes. Ingram with the steal. And pushing it up. Here's New Orleans. Here's Williamson. And it's Fox with the rebound. Fox has got 4 rebounds now tonight. And it's Holmes off the drop. Oh, and the jam by Holmes.
Just getting more and more court awareness and where guys are at all times is here in Fox.
Greg, you played on one of college basketball's all-time super teams. Hard to imagine boasting that kind of dominance over several seasons like you guys had at UNLV.
It's true, and we still see dominant teams, but you know, the difference is now the most talented teams tend to only play together for one season. And so that makes it really hard to run together stretches where you can call yourself a legitimate dynasty. But I still love where our game is, and I look forward to watching these young men chase their dream.
Now here's Graham. 9-point game his last outing. Here's Fox. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Fox really daring them right now to foul him on the inside.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Pelicans.
That mid-range shot has been a weapon for them up to this point, fellas.
Another part of the game tonight where they've been effective is to get points in the paint.
And that one falls, and that puts them up by 1 point. New Orleans has gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
And if you really want to make things hard on yourselves, this is exactly how you do it. Turnovers on back-to-back trips down the floor.
Davis is checked in for the Kings. Here's Sacramento. A big stretch here going 10-2. Graham against Holmes. Back to Fox. 5 to shoot. And here's Davis for 3. The rebound by Brandon Ingram. Ingram's got 4 rebounds in this game. This is to Graham. He kicks to Lewis. Doubled by Fox. And the pass to Hernan Gomez. Three-pointer, Graham. And it's Sacramento with the rebound.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Here's Lewis. Fires for 3. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Hernan Gomez.
Sacramento ball.
The Pelicans making a switch here. Murphy's checked in. Here's Sacramento. They've outscored them 10 points to 2 during this run.
And this may not be the juiciest stat you'll ever get, but the development of Brandon Ingram as a free throw shooter early in his career was shocking.
And there's the bucket from Medu.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Some nice passing here by New Orleans. Pass to Ingram for the 3. It falls for his 5th field goal of the night. Now shooting 5 for 8. Greg, as we take a look at Ingram's free throw shooting, he went from a mediocre performer at the line to almost automatic after a few years in the NBA.
And Kevin, it's a testament to the work he's put in. It was an area of his game he had to develop, and he didn't ignore it. And now his aggression on the court pays off in points at the line.
1:10 left here in the second. Lewis passes to Hernan Gomez. That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time. Now, here's Fox. He's got 18. Outside, Davis. There's 53 seconds left in the first half. Here's Holmes. And that one falls, coming off of Davis's speed. Now it's a 4-point Kings lead.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Here's Lewis. Hernan Gomez trying to break free. Lewis misses. Sacramento's gone 2 of 4 from 3-point range so far in the second quarter. And Fox gets it to go.
See how dangerous De'Aaron Fox can be when he uses that speed.
.30 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Lewis on the wing. Guarded by Fox. Lewis misses. Kings leading now by 6. Guys, a potent offense right now.
You know what, guys? And they're playing with a certain amount of assuredness in their game. That type of confidence is what leads teams to having success.
Davis, that's for 2. And that's out of bounds. Sacramento will retain possession.
Sacramento ball.
And that's out of bounds. Sacramento will retain possession.
That's tough because that one's preventable. The defense has nothing to do at all with that turnover.
Here's Fox. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And so that brings the first half to a close. The Kings on top. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. What can you say? The natural and impressive effort here today.
He's been nothing short of a wall at the rim so far in this one, single-handedly providing great rim protection.
been aggressive to block shots, but also avoiding fouls. That's a heavy presence inside.
So the Pelican 5 right now. The talented front court pair is Ingram and Williamson. Cohen is out there with Devontae Green. And it's Valanciunas in at the 5. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
Aggressive, just an attacker. Bridges wants the rock, especially near the rim.
Pelicans trail by 8. Passes it to Graham. Here's Ingram. Back to Graham. And the 3 ball is good. Graham's got 9.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look. Yeah, I mean, maybe he could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. Pass to Williamson. McCollum against Fox. Now here's McCollum. He's guarded closely. 6 on the shot clock. Valanciunas trying to free himself up. McCollum no good. Sacramento leading by 7. And now the fast break. Bridges with the ball.
Oh, that's a golden opportunity to finish on the break, and he blows it.
Completely lost focus. You can't get 2 steps ahead. They're going to try to search out for somebody that's got a hot hand right now. 1 of 4 to start the half.
They are attacking the rim and getting great results.
And so it's McCollum with it. He brings it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. Valanciunas trying to free himself up. Off with the layup.
Yeah, the offense scuffling a bit to start this second half. Only 1 for the first 5.
Holmes can't get it to go in.
No, and that would have been a spectacular alley-oop. Really difficult to get the timing right on those long ones.
It's Ingram on the wing. Covered by Barnes. Williamson double team. Back to Ingram. 3-pointer. Good, and the assist goes to Williamson. Williamson's got 4 assists now tonight.
Ingram has the skill to do that. A nice job setting up and receiving the pass.
Holmes, good.
Nicely done. They continue to attack inside, and that's 10 points in a row in the paint.
Pelicans trail by 8. Here's Ingram. He takes it in. Good D by Barnes. Kings have gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the third. And Holmes throws it down.
Well, him dominating the offensive end is what accounts for this lead. Just a very difficult guy to stop once he gets going.
Cullen passes to Valanciunas. Ingram up top, covered by Barnes. Lets it go from 11, and the shot falls short this time. Kings leading now by 10. Here's Holmes, and he banks in the layup. Holmes got 8 points here in this quarter.
Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just spanning the flank.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
Here's McCollum after the made shot from Holmes. And it's McCollum off the drive. Rebound by the Kings. Sabonis has got 7 rebounds in the game.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Holmes, and Holmes throws it down.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Well, the thing is, they're controlling the pace right now, and if that was the mantra for them at halftime, they've carried it out.
Here's McCollum after the Kings pick up 2. To the middle, to halt the run. Here's Valanciunas, and it's in there. Valanciunas has got 8 points.
Disappointing as a player to have such a great game and still be trailing. Not over yet, though.
Here's Holmes. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. Fox has got his assist totals piling up. 11 now for him. Barnes against Ingram. it's Sacramento with the rebound. Holmes got his 6th rebound on the night.
He's not very hard to defend right now. This is when the defense might step back and let him try to find his range. Teammates right now covering up for the type of off performance he's having. In terms of scoring, this has not been his best night.
First team foul.
Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for the Kings.
They really haven't backed away from running and gunning at any point, but their legs still look fresh.
A significant difference here has been the number of points off turnovers that they've gotten.
The throw good, McCollum.
Just a smooth scorer is C.J. McCollum, and that combination of being confident and crafty keeps helping him pile up points in terms of his career statistics. Now he's at the line.
Lopez, he's checked in for the Pelicans. And so he makes both from the line. And last season, All-Stars Greg missing 19% of their available games. With the shortened off seasons, are you concerned about the toll it takes?
You are, but this offseason maybe not as painfully short as the last one. And in these tough times, some sacrifices are made, no doubt. Health, perhaps, one of the biggest.
McCollum outside. Back to Graham. New Orleans moving the ball around. Lopez finds McCollum. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Lopez. That falls. Nice feed that time from McCollum.
Lopez powering through that time.
Kings leading now by 12. Mitchell passes to Holmes. Back to Mitchell. Count that one. Mitchell's got the lead up to 14 now for Sacramento.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
Here's Graham. 9 points in the game so far. And there's the pass to Lopez. Here's McCollum. And McCollum with the slam.
McCollum on the inside, driving in and not backing down. He got up there.
Now Mitchell. Lopez covering, and they pick up 2. And the Kings lead by 14.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Driving to the basket. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. Graham's got 11.
You saw he altered his release, allowing him to get around his defender and then laid it in.
Took him no time at all on that one. 41 points for the natural.
He's got a lot to do with the position that they're in. A very smart offensive performance tonight from him.
Now here's McCollum. He's got 16.
If he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
Uses the glass to finish the layup. 6 points for him.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
Graham, the pass to McCollum. Over Mitchell. McCollum, no good. Kings leading now by 16. And it's Holmes off the drive. Here's Dixon. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to be on Zion Williamson. For Sacramento, they have knocked down 8 of 9 free throw attempts. I can see those numbers read pretty well.
Take
a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for Sacramento, making some changes. Terrence Davis comes in for Barnes, and it's Dante DiVincenzo in for the natural.
Checking in for the
Make
Pelicans.
substitutions. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Here's McCollum. Shakes off the strong D and gets to the bucket for 2.
Sometimes CJ, just with movement alone, finds himself in the right spot, and this time picks up a couple of garbage points.
We've got Fox. Bridges out there with Domantas Sabonis, and it's the natural, and it's Barnes, and at the 3, the small forward. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento. Second chance shot. That misses off the backboard. Pelicans trail by 15, down low. And it's Williamson missing. Sacramento's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Inside. And Holmes throws it down.
Really, he's improving so much in his decision-making and delivering passes.
A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Graham dishes to McCollum. Shoots over Fox. And it's New Orleans scoring again.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
Yeah, and the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
Devontae Graham. That's his second personal foul.
And the first one at the line is good.
Shooting for Sacramento.
Both free throws good from Holmes.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
McCollum against Fox. And it's denied by Fox. And up the court come the Kings on the break. Holmes passes to Bridges. Sabonis trying to get open. And the refs are going to rule that unnecessary contact. It's a flagrant 1 foul.
And Kevin, that's a pretty dangerous play right there. I mean, I don't like to see a player put an opponent in harm's way, as much as you just saw him do there. Glad they pinned a flagrant on him.
Yeah, you're right, Greg. The officials were all over it. They weren't going to let him off the hook that time. Holmes against Graham. Holmes passes to Bridges. Here's Fox. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Fox surveying that time, and hard to cover when he's got options.
And the first one drops. We're seeing a lot of top high school players opting for the G League over college now, Greg. What's your advice to top young players on their path to the NBA?
And well, Kevin, I think you just answered it. It's their path, and I don't think the same path is right for everybody. There are going to be a lot of talented young men and women who want to go to college for the experience, you know, for the environment, for the networking, right? You're going to make some of the best friends you'll ever have on a college campus. Having said that, though, some kids aren't into college, aren't into school. They want to just go and pursue their passion and their craft, and that's why I think the G League and the developmental leagues that are out there are so good for these young players.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans.
And they're allowing too many points in the paint. Coach is going to let them hear about it.
Yeah, coach knows that. They know that. In the timeout, they're going to hear about it, make the adjustment.
Here's Williamson. Feeds it to Valanciunas. Shoots over Bridges. No good from Valanciunas.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area. I love the unselfishness, and you know coaches do as well.
Well, not just coach, but you can see it in the teammates, the way that they look at him. They appreciate it when he shares the ball like that.
And so it's New Orleans with it. The Kings getting the bucket. McCollum with the ball. Over Sabonis. And no good. Trying to use the glass.
Well, after an impressive first half, he's just not been able to get the room or get anything going here in the second.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
Now here's Graham. McCollum passes to Valanciunas, and the Natural's going to pick up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. And with so many entertainment options these days, Brent, the NBA not shy innovating to attract and retain viewers. Where do you sit with that? Keep it the same or be creative?
Well, I think the league does a great job of being creative, and I think that Adam Silver does a really good job of not just being a leader, but being a listener. And there's tremendous participation between the Players Association and the commissioner and the ownership group to continue to press the way that the game is played, try to innovate in the way that the game is broadcast, and it'll continue to do those sort of things to draw in the fans that love this game and are invited to that kind of competition.
Barnes with it. Now Valanciunas defending. Barnes can't get it to go. New Orleans has gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the 4th. Williamson outside. And finished off by Williamson.
Yeah, so fun to watch him get fancy on any finish. Zion again to the rack.
An outstanding defensive play to earn the Mobile 1 block.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
Here's Medu to Holmes, and stolen by Williamson. And pushing it up. Here's New Orleans. Here's Valanciunas. And that basket's going to count, folks. Gets the goaltending call right there.
So close to getting the block there. You can live with those calls because you'd rather have a guy playing aggressive instead of playing it safe.
Sabonis, he's checked in for Sacramento. Bridges comes in for Metu. Well, a lot of teams are going smaller these days, but big man Jonas Valanciunas still earning steady minutes year after year.
Efficient scoring and a presence on the glass. He's able to punish teams inside if they want to play small ball.
Not great numbers, but great effort in this one. Sounds funny, but I think he's been a positive for them.
McCollum passes to Valanciunas. Kicks it out to McCollum. Over Bridges. Got a piece of it.
And the impact Bridges makes on the defensive end, showing he's not to be messed with.
And another one falls. Amazing.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA, really taking it to the opposition. And so it's McCollum with it. He brings it up for New Orleans. And Brent, you played for the Spurs, who pioneered player rest. More and more teams have followed that suit over the seasons, calling it load management, even risking fines. Any concern with the way things are done?
I understand the fans' complaint, you know, to think about being a 10-year-old boy or girl and LeBron James is coming to your city and it's a load management day and he's not playing. And so the league understands it. It understands it from its broadcast partners and the way that they want the star players to be involved in every game that they play. And they've tried to adjust the schedule and moved it around a little bit, doing away with back-to-backs. I think it'll be a constant battle, but the organizations are investing in these players, and health is their #1 issue. They want them to play as many games and for as long as they can at an elite level. So we'll see how it goes in the next couple of years.
Here's McCollum after the made shot from Holmes. Three-pointer, Graham. Rebound by the Kings. Sabonis is... And it's Holmes off the drive. The rebound by Brandon Ingram. New Orleans has gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the 4th quarter.
It's so great to see Zion Williamson out on the wing and coming down the lane. That's a guy hard to stop on a fast break.
Fox passes to Holmes. The feed to Bridges. The layup missed.
Kind of rare to see any player have this much of a struggle from the field. To still have the lead shows how resilient they are as a complete team.
Barnes outside. Sabonis inside. Graham defending. Barnes kicks to Holmes. Back to Barnes. Banked in off the glass. Barnes has got his first 2 points.
Barnes so good at getting to that area on the floor and then making sure it counts.
Here's Graham going inside. Mr. Williamson, and there's the foul. It's on Miles Bridges. That's his first foul.
Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
Ingram deciding where to go with it. Pass to Graham. 5 on the clock.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Shoots over Holmes. And it's Graham missing.
That might not be the shot they want him taking, even with the D backing off.
Now that's how you pick up second chance points. Stay active and be ready as soon as the shot goes up.
Fox with it. Now defended by Williamson. Williamson with the block.
Now, sometimes it's just as much fun watching Zion go up for a hard block as it is a hard dunk.
And back in the day, Greg, Allen Iverson got criticized for devaluing practice. Now we've got healthy players sitting out a game. Has load management gone too far, you think?
Not a practice, but a game. We got guys missing games, Kevin. There's no doubt about it. But honestly, I'm really all for load management in this regard. If I owned a team and I had to invest $200 million in a player, I want to do everything I can to prolong my investment. And the reality is we've got our stars playing at unprecedented levels, at higher levels later in their careers. So I'm all for doing what we can to prolong the careers of our very best players. And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Kings.
Free throws were a big factor in this one.
You know, it's always great to get a lot of shots at the line, but the key, they were able to convert tonight. You start making free throws, and it can get you the win.
And so with this win, they'll move to 6 victories on the season.
They can chalk this one up, but these two teams will see plenty more of one another before the season's over. And you have to look back at this and see the huge game it was.
For the natural.
Just does a great job of looking for space and then finding it. That's taking advantage of what the defense is giving you.
Here's McDaniel. Back to Lopez. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
Lopez close up and gets it done.
6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Here's Holmes. Outside, Davis. Oh, Holmes in position. An emphatic LU jam.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't just count the impact of these fans.
Awesome to see their output tonight, trying to urge their team on, and that can always help. That home advantage of home fans getting you going, fully on display here.
That one drums for him.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need him.
And so it's Sacramento easily grabbing this one. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home no doubt helps, and the execution was flawless.
And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.
The California Capitol building shining brightly tonight as we get ready for action in Sacramento. Welcome all. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports. We've got some NBA action coming up for you. Brian Anderson here alongside my colleagues Grant Hill and Chris Webber. Allie LaForce, our reporter. A look at the starting group for the Pelicans. Zion at power forward with Valanciunas at center. C.J. McCollum is out there with Devontae Graham. And it's Ingram in at the small forward position. And for Sacramento, Domantas Sabonis out there with Miles Bridges. Then there's De'Aaron Fox. Then there's Barnes. And it's Holmes in at shooting guard. New season means new opportunity for young players. Grant, a chance for them to establish themselves in a pecking order.
You know, B.A., teams always hope that a young player steps into a bigger role. This part of the year is rife with playing time to be claimed.
So the Pelicans win the tip. McCollum with it. Six on the shot clock. Releases. And here's Ingram outside. He can't hit that time. So the Kings will take it the other way. Here's Holmes. Here's Bridges. The shot misses. Some solid defense from Ingram. Here's Williamson. And Williamson throws it down.
How about the inventiveness from Ingram? Not to only see his open teammate, but deliver the pass as well.
Out to Fox. About a minute into this first quarter. Here's Barnes. Good on the shot.
The muscle and focus on display right there. Barnes, not easy trying to distract him from there.
Here's McCollum. His last outing, he had 20. And Holmes pulls it down. For Sacramento, they've gone 1 of 3 from the floor. Pass to Sabonis. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you had to bring much faster help than that.
McCollum into the lane. Rebounded by Fox. For Sacramento, they've gone 2 of 4 so far. Drives to the hoop. Sabonis against Williamson. Here's Holmes. And the layup is good.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
Here's McCollum. Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Ingram into the lane. That's in. Coming off an assist from McCollum.
Like a gazelle, Ingram just moping inside for the finish.
Pass to Holmes. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Getting up and then throwing it down.
Oh, that was a big hammer right there. The Pelicans trail. First quarter of basketball. Just over 2.5 minutes played so far. Out to the right wing. Lets it fly. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it. It's good.
I mean, look, he's evolved as a passer over the course of his career. Getting to the right spot, Colin will find you. And looking at Devontae Graham, he came into the play. He's shown he has no hesitation putting up shots.
B.A., when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice. Ingram with the ball. Fox picks him up, and the call will be against Brandon Ingram. That's his first foul of the game.
And great job to establish position and square up.
For Sacramento, they've gotten 5 of 7 shots to fall. And you look at the shots Graham takes. 2/3 of them are from outside, Chris.
I mean, that's what he knows he brings to the table. He's a volume scorer from deep. You just hope he maintains a decent efficiency in shot selection.
Now here's Holmes. He played a great game against New Orleans. Here's Bridges. It's hauled in by Zion Williamson.
Man, you don't see this fella blow many layups. Not against D like that anyway.
McCollum's shot is off.
Yeah, you know, he usually makes you pay from that range.
Pass to Holmes. Good efficiency. He's trained 4 out of 5.
Oh, this is what smart point guards do. Fox is adept at realizing the defense's mistakes and exploiting them.
Graham, the pass to McCollum. Graham against Holmes. McCollum outside. Williamson right side. Graham for 3. They get it back. And they double up Williamson for 3. Here's Valanciunas for 3. McCollum buries it from 3.
With a quick, accurate release, McCollum thrives on catch and shoot opportunities.
Inside, here's Holmes. Oh, it's Holmes with the big jam.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. New Orleans has gone 1 for 5 from deep in this first. Struggling from that area. Goes up at the elbow. It's deflected.
Oh, nice defense from Bridges. When he hustles like this, he's capable of swatting shots.
Deflected. Bridges against Williamson. Ingram against Barnes. Here's Valanciunas. It's stolen by Fox. Bridges against Ingram. From the right block. And he can't bank that one in. The Pelicans shooting 33% in the first quarter. To the paint. Sacramento grabs the miss. Their last meeting was in this building. They were able to come out on top.
They came away with an easy win last time, due in large part to their work on the glass.
Yeah, controlling the flow of second chance opportunities is the key. I mean, something they'll try to replicate tonight.
Now here's Graham. 14 points for him last game against Sacramento.
Yeah, but it wasn't all about himself. I mean, he kept everybody else in the loop. His passing was tremendous. His offense has been non-existent tonight. It's really hurting him.
Here's Holmes. Banked it in off the glass. Holmes has got 12 points.
His teammates keep getting him the ball in his favorite spots. He's done a lot for his shooters.
Time called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over. This game coming after the loss versus the Kings.
Just a tough road loss. You're going against players who are comfortable shooting in their own building. You have to find a way to disrupt their focus.
You've got to be locked in on the road. I mean, when there's no cohesiveness on defense, you're in danger.
Against McCollum. Williamson right side. Williamson is double. Back to Ingram. That's good. And it's Williamson with the assist. Ingram's got his second basket of the night.
And for taller players, the mid-range shot will be in there. Ingram well served to knock it down.
Here's Fox. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. Graham with it. He's picked up by Barnes. Pass to McCollum. That one a little long. The Kings have got 8 of 15 shots to go. Here's Holmes. Blocked! A clear look for McCollum. Oh, he finds himself wide open and drills it. And now just a 3-point Sacramento lead.
Oh, they've tailored their offense around him. And let me tell you, he loves playing in this system.
Here's Sabonis. Valanciunas covering. It's 2-on-1. Graham up top. Defended by Holmes. And Holmes with the block. Back come the Kings in transition. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. That's on Devontae Graham. And a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Kings.
They've carried out a great game plan in the paint so far, working it down low a lot and getting high percentage looks.
Also, their passing has been terrific in the first half. They'll be happy with all those assists.
And a new group getting ready for the Kings. Holmes, he's checked in for Domantas Sabonis. Metu comes in for Bridges. Davis, he's checked in for Barnes. And Mitchell subbed in for De'Aaron Fox. Here's Lewis. Poke loose. To the middle. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
They've now had assists on each of their last 3 buckets.
Outside Davis. Pass to Metu. Back to Holmes. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup. Holmes has got 16 points.
Some players might wear down during this kind of run. He's only been short.
The Pelicans trail. Jones with the ball, and it's Holmes picking him up. Here's Lewis. Here's Hernan Gomez. Davis with a rebound. The 3 from Mitchell. And the ball out of play. The Pelicans will have it. An outstanding defensive play to earn the mobile 1 block.
Yeah, good offense comes from great defense. This lead is only getting stronger with plays like that.
New Orleans has gone 1 for 5 from deep in this first, struggling from that area. Pass to Lewis. Stolen by Holmes. Fast break, here we go for the finish. Oh, it's Holmes with the big jam.
He was way ahead of the pack. No one around to contest. He can do anything he wants in that situation.
Yeah, and defensively, you'd like to see a greater effort to change ends.
Here's Lewis looking for his first basket still in this one. Here's Murphy. Pass to Lopez. The shake. Second chance shot. Hernan Gomez, no good.
That's a rarity for him, especially against the soft defense.
To the inside, Holmes. Oh, it's Holmes with the big jam.
The movement off the ball is good. I mean, and the pass to hit him in stride is even better.
New Orleans is shooting an unremarkable 30% in the first. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Outside Jones. Pass to Hernan Gomez. 6 to shoot. Here's Lewis. Fires for 3. Davis with a rebound. Here's Mitchell. Jones with the block. And out of bounds. New Orleans will have it. .152 left now in the first quarter. Here's Lewis. Checked by Mitchell. Pass to Lopez. Outside Jones. Just 5 on the clock. To end the drought. Offensive board. Knocks it loose. Stolen by Davis. Down low. Mitchell. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Here's Lewis. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. It's not going to go for him. Excellent D there from Holmes. The Kings leading.
When we're looking at Rashawn Holmes, I mean, the first thing that sticks out is his energy. When he's out there, he doesn't stop working.
Davis finds Holmes to the paint. Metu in the post. Covered by Lopez. Here's Metu. Shoots over Lopez. Sacramento again missing. Pass to Murphy. And here's Lopez. 35 seconds left in the first quarter here. Driving to the basket, and he banks in the layup.
He's showing he can get it done on the drive. Lopez is solid knowing when to finish from.
To the inside. Oh, it's Holmes with the big jam.
Great job on the back end of the play.
Yep, finished with both hands, making sure of it. 24 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Here's Lewis. Shot clock at 6. Step back shot. That shot is off. And so it's the Sacramento Kings with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. And they push the tempo in this one, getting out in transition and making the defense pay. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. So far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And guys, for the Kings, what jumps out? Completely new group for the Kings. Williamson finds McCollum. Over Fox. McCollum's shot is off.
I don't know if it's been the main factor, but this off night has definitely been one factor.
Hi, guys. Well, the natural in their last time out against the Pelicans, he lit up the floor. He had 57 points, and it was fun watching him get after it on the glass as well as on defense. He put up significant numbers. So the question becomes, can he do it again?
Okay, Allie, thanks. Well, that was an incredible night for him. They rode him to that win.
And he was more than happy to carry them, BA. He might still be feeding off that performance heading into this one.
Yeah, right. Now, I'm sure he wants to come out and attack mode. The other key for him is to continue to get to his spots on the floor.
Good on the second one. Looking at the modern game, Grant, what adjustments would you have to make in your game to thrive in the league today?
Well, I would have worked more on developing the three-point shot. Back in the 90s, it was more about the mid-range game, a la Michael Jordan. But these guys now, they live at the arc, and that's just not how we did it back in the day when I was playing.
Graham, the pass to Williamson. Back to Graham. Williamson inside. He's against Bridges. And that one's good. Williamson.
Oh, he's been dominant this quarter. I mean, he's determined to prevent the lead from getting any bigger.
Here's McCollum. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. And now just a 1-point Kings lead. Fox the pass to Bridges. Here's Metu. Pass to Holmes. 5 on the clock. Williamson comes with a double team. And stolen by Williamson. Graham for 3. That one's in. Coming off a nice dish from Williamson. Williamson's got 3 assists tonight. And an important part of every team's game. A look at the hustle stats for the Pelicans.
They're setting the tone early with their defense, keeping the pressure on and taking chances. And they've got a bunch of steals to show for it.
And another area where they've been on point is defending the rim. A lot of blocks through the first 2 quarters.
Throws it up high. Oh, the dunk by Williamson.
Oh, he's the perfect alley-oop partner. Zion showing the lift. How about his hands? And then we all know how it ends.
Sacramento calls timeout. You look at Zion Williamson. What a contribution.
There should only be one thing they're talking about in this timeout, trying to deny him the ball in the paint before he does any more damage.
Fox outside. Oh, that one's off. Still out of sync. New Orleans in the lead. Inside, Williamson. And Williamson throws it down.
They're at a loss defensively of how to stop Zion. I mean, just too much athleticism, too much skill.
Here's Holmes. Oh, it's Holmes with the big jam.
Did you guys see that? What an insane slam.
Man, you got to have some hang time to pull that off. New Orleans has gone 2 for 2 from outside the arc here in the second quarter. Williamson finds Ingram. Back to Williamson. Oh, and the big finish by Williamson.
This is what many fans came here to see. Williamson at his size, with his speed, so unique in his style, his grace. It's unbelievable.
And now another look at that mobile one block defensive performance.
Yeah, just some terrific effort there. And you know the whole team will get an energy boost off a block like that one.
To the wing on the left. Graham misses.
Just imagine if he was shooting better. The lead would be even bigger.
Fox goes in. Pass to Metu. And it's Graham with the rebound. Well, New Orleans shooting around 44%. Not bad. Here's Ingram. The three ball. And another three for New Orleans.
And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
To the middle. And stolen by Williamson. Oh, and a fast break for the Pelicans. And he lays it in. Williamson's got 20 points.
And he delivers another blow. Something's gotten into him this quarter. He's carrying the offensive.
Oh, good.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
1:46 left in the half. Graham, the pass to Williamson. McCollum outside from 10 feet away. Rebound by the Kings. They're fresh off the win against the Pelicans.
Talk about strong offensive production. They went out, played to their strengths, and were successful as a result.
As long as you do that, you put yourself in a good position to win, no matter if you're home or away.
Outside Ingram. Pass to Graham. McCollum against Fox. Clock at 6. And here's Ingram outside. And Metu pulls it down. The Kings trailing. On the attack, Holmes. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And he's got 28 now. New Orleans has gone 3 of 4 from outside so far in the second quarter. McCollum finds Ingram. The kick out to Graham. That one's good on the sweet setup by Ingram.
4-3.
Ingram's got 6 assists here tonight. 40 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Fox, the pass to Holmes. Driving in. And no good. And it's New Orleans taking it the other way. McCollum into the lane. That one drops for him.
C.J. McCollum.
And now it's a 10-point New Orleans lead.
McCollum is remarkably quick. Love seeing him put it on the deck and finish at the rim.
Oh, it's Holmes with the big jam.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does. Bridges against Ingram. Pass to Williamson. Here's McCollum.
A real pest on the defensive end. Fox takes great pride in getting right into the airspace of shooters.
Zion Williamson has been on display for the New Orleans Pelicans. And that quarter was all about him, leading the comeback charge. Now they're up in this one. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. And it's Sacramento's ball, trailing by 8. So the Pelicans 5 right now. Ingram at the 3, Zion at the 4. C.J. McCollum is out there with Devontae Graham. And it's Valanciunas in at the 5 spot. Graham, the pass to Williamson. The kick out to Graham. Pass to McCollum. 5 to shoot. And a great assist by Graham as that one goes. Graham's got 4 assists in the game. Outside Barnes to the inside. Holmes. Oh, it's Holmes with the big jam.
No, he's a solid team player. He doesn't always look for a shot. He enjoys getting it to the open teammate.
Here's McCollum.
With the versatile skill set of Harrison Barnes can be such a difference maker. Whatever you need from him, he can give it to you. He's able to fill in those little gaps on the floor.
And Holmes with the block. Down low. Here's Barnes. Good D by Williamson. New Orleans has gotten 6 of 13 shots to go from outside the arc. And when it comes to Harrison Barnes being a glue guy, his stat sheet really says it all, Chris.
That's right. It's a bit of everything that includes rebounds, perimeter, shooting, even assists. The team wants a guy like him in the floor.
And the dunk by Valanciunas.
He uses his physical tools to the fullest when attacking the defense. That's a heads-up play by Valanciunas.
And he lobs it up top.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
The Pelicans have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. McCollum against Fox. Now here's McCollum. He's guarded closely. Misses from close range. Holmes against Graham. Holmes, good. Holmes has gotten 4 this quarter.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
New Orleans in the lead. Pass to Valanciunas. Now here's McCollum. He's covered by Fox. Outside Ingram. 6 to shoot. Back to McCollum. Here's Williamson. Here's Valanciunas. And a good offensive board, and he gets the bucket. Valanciunas has got his 2nd basket.
Oh, I love the rapid intensity right there. Valanciunas, he is capable of doing real damage on the offensive boards.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thanks, Brian. De'Aaron Fox has upped his scoring average every single season. He said, quote, "It's just continuing to stay in attack mode early and often. I feel like no matter who it is, I can get to the basket. Once you see the ball go in a couple of times, it definitely helps to shoot jumpers after that, guys."
That jump shot is the final piece, Allie. Good stuff there. Thanks. Holmes, he's checked in for Sabonis. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile 1 block.
Let's see if that block can amp up this team. I mean, they're looking for anything to get themselves going.
Three minutes gone now in the third quarter. Fox finds Holmes. Back to Fox. Outside Barnes. Oh, it's Holmes with the big jam.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
Yeah, coach is definitely pleased. That's the execution he loves to see.
Pass to Murphy. And out of bounds. The Kings will take it.
A flat-out loss of concentration. That kind of turnover will drive a coach crazy.
And the Pelicans making a change here. Lopez is checked in. A little under 3.5 minutes off the clock now in the third quarter. On the wing, Davis. Boy, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. The Pelicans pull it in. They've led by as many as 11. To the paint. Here's Hernan Gomez. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
knew exactly where his teammate would be. That's a product of good chemistry.
Here's Holmes. Oh, it's Holmes with the big jam.
And he brings this game a little closer using a huge one-hand slam.
That's a great way to get your team back into it. The Pelicans have gotten 4 of 7 shots to drop in the third. Pass to Lopez. Here's Lewis. Here's Murphy. He's got 5. And here's Lopez. Checked by Mitchell. Ooh, poked away. Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. On the attack, Holmes. Pass to Holmes. On the wing, Mitchell. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Murphy pulls it in. New Orleans has gotten 6 of 13 shots to go from outside the arc.
If Satan rules the world, why the return of the Antichrist to the earth? This tells me Satan is not in the earth but has to return if he has.
DiVincenzo, he's checked in for the Kings.
Dante DiVincenzo.
On defense, the Kings. It's a 5-point game. Shot clock at 6. Over to the wing. Here's Lewis. DiVincenzo covering. Basket's good.
Oh, it's all about the assist on that play. He puts it in the perfect spot.
Now here's Mitchell. He's closely guarded.
Lewis. That's his second personal foul. First team foul.
And it's the Kings with the ball. Trailing by 2. They'll face the Jazz after this game. That'll be at home. And that'll be the finale in their 4-game homestand. They've got De'Aaron Fox. Domantas Sabonis out there with Miles Bridges. Then there's Barnes. And it's Holmes in at the 2. That's the 5 out there for the Kings.
The closer Valanciunas gets, the more dangerous he is, which is why he looks to score from there.
Making sure of it with the 2-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him with the score this tight. You cannot take a chance here. And here are the Pelicans now. McCollum outside. Looking to get it going. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. Fox with the ball. McCollum covering. Here's Holmes.
Incredible!
And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And what a comeback. Do they have enough left to maintain this energy and get the win?
Now with all the momentum on this side here late, you got to think they've got the upper hand.
A tremendous mobile 1 block that we had to see again. Great send-back.
Oh, terrific defensive intensity right there. Getting stops like that is crucial for them right now.
Got to love the aggressiveness of McCullough. He doesn't back down from the defense. He embraces getting hit while shooting.
C.J. McCollum, 2 shots.
The free throw drops for McCollum.
Even though he's undersized, McCollum is just a tenacious scorer. He's a confident shooter that can catch fire quickly.
Hey, when you start locking it down at the line, good things tend to happen.
Pass to Holmes. Over Graham. Holmes, no good.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Valanciunas finds Ingram. Now here's McCollum. Back to Ingram. That That's in. Coming off an assist from McCollum.
That's just great work inside. Ingram showing the tool set.
Fox against Valanciunas. Offensive rebound. Holmes passes to Sabonis. Back to Holmes. Just five.
Oh, hey, how about that?
What just happened?
Oh, save that for the dunk contest. That flush was so extra.
Whether or not this game is close, he's the same guy, focused on finishing firm at the rim. The Kings have got 3 of 6 shots to go in this fourth quarter. Oh, it's Holmes with the big jam.
They've really picked up the energy level and have willed themselves back into this game.
Yeah, true. We'll see if they can keep forging ahead. For now, we got to give them credit for coming back.
McCollum, the pass to Graham. Pass to Ingram. And the shot goes.
Brandon Ingram.
Ingram's got 4 points this quarter.
Nice concentration from the slithery swing man. Ingram looking very confident when he scores like this.
Oh, it's Holmes with the big jam.
Oh, he's putting on a scoring clinic, guys. If it wasn't for him, they would not be in this game.
Graham for 3. And another 3 for New Orleans.
Art Graham can become dangerous. I mean, he's got the accuracy to bury you with threes if you love it.
Sabonis, the pass to Barnes. Fox with the ball. The offensive rebound. The shot no good.
It's been a really tough quarter for him. I mean, he cannot get his shots to drop.
Graham misses.
That's just another thing. Keep giving him that shot. Bad things will happen.
Here's Fox. Rebounded by New Orleans. McCollum's got 5 rebounds in the game. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. They'll pin that one on Harrison Barnes.
We're not used to seeing a guy as big as Williamson with that quick of a first step.
And a closer look here at the hustle stats for New Orleans.
All those block shots, that's a clear indicator of the great D they've been playing. Not giving them an inch of space out there.
Another thing, they haven't missed a beat on the fast break in either half tonight. There aren't many players that have come into the NBA as a consensus #1 pick like Zion Williamson did. Nobody was passing on this fella.
Now here's Holmes. It's Barnes on the wing. And the 3 off target.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that open.
In that 2019 draft, Zion was a prize that every team in the lottery was hoping to win, Grant.
And that added a lot of excitement to that night. I mean, when you've got a once-in-a-generation talent like Zion, the lottery becomes a major event.
And that's a gift if I've ever seen one. They've got to communicate much better out there.
The Kings have gotten 5 of 12 shot attempts to go so far in the fourth quarter. Pass to Holmes. Got a hand on it.
Oh, you love seeing Valanciunas spike it back. When he's active on this end, it makes a difference.
Count the basket.
Brandon Ingram.
And the Pelicans lead by 7.
That's just the product of good pass work. I mean, nice team basketball right there.
Fox with the ball. And it's Graham picking him up. And it's Fox missing.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
Awful display from him so far. But you know he's going to keep working to try to turn it around.
Stolen by Holmes. Inside, Sabonis. And Sabonis slams it in.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point in the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
Oh, you're right, and I love the opportunistic approach. These kinds of hustle plays can be game-changing.
And a slam dunk by Ingram.
Shades of KD and Dr. J. Ingram floating to the rim.
And so here's Sacramento. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Oh, got a piece of it. And stolen by Williamson. The ball's knocked loose. Stolen by Holmes. And the whistle blows on a backcourt violation. Went over and back.
They're finally taking care of the ball and playing smarter. Turnovers were a problem early on.
Here's McCollum. Pass to Ingram. Now Valanciunas. He's covered by Fox. And Fox comes to help. Graham, the pass to Williamson. Oh, the dunk by Williamson.
Williamson with the elite ability to finish off contact. And it's just not the strength. It's the body control.
Here's Holmes. Again! What an avalanche!
And that's 52 points for him.
Making it all look too easy right now.
BA, forget about attempting the long-range three to cut into that lead. Just attack the rim, my man.
Man, that was sweet. Pass to Ingram. The kick out to Graham. That one's good on the sweet setup by Ingram. Ingram's got 9 assists now tonight. The Kings have gotten 7 of 16 attempts to drop since the start of the fourth. And again, another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He has been one step ahead of the defense all game long. The Pelicans have gotten 8 of 13 shots to find the basket in the fourth quarter. Here's Ingram. Ooh, a little luck that time as it drops. And the Pelicans lead by 10.
Their success from mid-range has really set them apart today.
Oh, it's Holmes with the big jam.
Strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
Man, left no doubt with that one, Grant. New Orleans has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc here in the fourth. Here's McCollum. The kick out to Graham. Pass to Ingram. Launches a 3. Sacramento grabs the miss.
Not his best day from three-point range. Just won in the first half and still looking for his first hit.
Fox uses the glass to finish the layup.
They have no answer defensively inside.
And they've been careless with the ball tonight.
Yeah, it's a lack of focus and a lack of discipline. They're better than this.
To the middle. And it's McCollum. That time on the assist by Ingram. Ingram's got assist number 10 tonight with that last one. Pass to Barnes. Oh, it's Holmes with the big jam.
How about the bounce?
We can call that bounce per ounce. Can't be denied. New Orleans in the lead. Outside Grant. Ingram against Barnes. The drive by Ingram. Good work there as it goes. Ingram's got 12 points in just the second half.
As the game winds down, he has shifted into a higher gear, making 6 of 8 shots this quarter.
Another bucket. Wow. 60 points. This guy can't be stopped right now.
They've had no answer for him in this one.
And New Orleans shooting about 47%. A nice number. Outside Grant. Now Ingram. Over Barnes. They get the rebound. Out to McCollum. Ran for 3. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Zion Williamson. That's his first foul of the game. The Kings trailing. Pass to Holmes. Back to Fox. The Pelicans pull it in. McCollum's got his 6th rebound on the night.
He's gone off the rails this quarter. It's a bad time to do it. I mean, when they're needing to fight from behind.
Love their effort. They've owned the glass tonight.
Sacramento foul. That's his first personal foul. Third team.
Outside Ingram. Pass to Williamson. McCollum outside. 6 on the shot clock. Shoots over Sabonis.
It hasn't been his best quarter. I mean, he's trying to shoot himself out of the slump.
Barnes passes to Holmes. Oh, connects again. That's 62 points. 62.
Amazing. A remarkable performance from him so far.
New Orleans has got 2 of 5 threes to go here in the fourth. Here's Graham with the drive. Jacks up a 3. No good there. So Sacramento will take it the other way. Pass to Holmes. Oh, it's Holmes with the big jam.
Oh, man. He got fancy with that finish.
He may be trying to provide the spark they need to break this one open. McCollum, pass to Ingram. Now Graham. Back to Ingram. And a great assist by Graham as that one goes. Graham's got 6 assists now in the game. Down low. Here's Holmes. And got it! Another basket! Oh, he's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
The BA, it feels like he can't miss.
And here are the Pelicans now. The lead is 2. Barnes against Ingram. Shot from 12. Here's Valanciunas. Can't get it to drop. So the Kings will take it the other way. To the paint. Here's Holmes. He nails it every time.
And finally, after trailing for so long, they've leveled the score late here in the fourth.
I didn't think they'd be able to come all the way back. This game's had a little bit of everyone. Watching the college, Zion showed he was a big game, big moment player. That's a huge bucket right there.
Here's Holmes. Another one goes. Incredible.
And that's 70.
He is unconscious. A minute 6 left to play in the fourth. Ingram against Barnes. Back to Ingram. Lets it go from deep. Sacramento grabs the miss. Pass to Fox. To the inside. Holmes.
Count it! Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
Yeah, he approached that with total confidence. He has what it takes to come through in the clutch.
New Orleans calls timeout. They're trailing by 2. There's 48 seconds left in the final quarter. We present our New Balance Player of the Game.
This has been one of the most dominant performances I've ever seen. What's incredible is he has no off switch, just a tremendous motor, and he's making an impact on every single possession. And look at him. You think it's just another game. He is totally in control of his emotions.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thanks so much. I was able to hear New Orleans coach going over their plan during the break. He just wanted his players to get a breather and to remind them, stick with the game plan. He wants them to stay patient and run their plays, even if they have to go deep into the shot clock. Back to you.
Thank you for that, Allie.
No fear. The young fella is showing himself for the challenge.
Oh, my. Turning it over at such a critical point in the game. You know he feels awful.
36 seconds left in the fourth quarter. A little mid-range shot is up. And he buries it.
And they aren't over the limit yet.
And the Kings call time here. They're trailing by 2. 23 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. All right, guys, what's your take?
A chance to tie it up here. Or they could take the lead if they play for the 3. Interesting decision.
Here's Holmes. The Pelicans pull it in. And here's McCollum. Got a piece of it. Stolen by Holmes.
That's his second personal foul.
New Orleans calls timeout. They're ahead by 2. There's 6 seconds left in the fourth.
All right, look who's coming out onto the course. Come on, get loud for your 916 crew. Make some noise. Let's go.
Here's McCollum outside Ingram. And they go to the intentional foul.
Yeah, well, you had to do that. I mean, you can't allow them to dribble out the top.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
He showed some flashes, but now it's about being consistent. He has all the talent needed to be a star in this league.
And so he drops them both, and it's a 4-point ball game.
With a chance to ice the game, he's got perfect focus at the line. Now, you could put this one in the books.
Now a timeout by Sacramento. They trail by 4. 3 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. All right, guys, what's your take?
It's hard to say whether they have enough time for a quick shot and a foul.
Tipped away. Stolen by Valanciunas. And so the big win by New Orleans in a tight game. And they barely squeezed out the win here on the road.
And BA, the visiting team is always under some added pressure, but they made it work and got the win, whatever the margin may have been.
And that about wraps it up. For Allie LaForce, Chris Webber, and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. We thank you for watching tonight's game. We'll see you next time.